Let's talk about AI scams. The artificial intelligence technology being used by scammers at this moment is still in its infancy stage. And even in this infancy stage, it is still extremely dangerous. And it's only going to get worse. In one of my recent videos, I talked about a YouTube ad scam that I had recently come across. And at the end of that video, I played a clip of an AI generated Gayle King from CBS Mornings. Some of these AI generated videos seem very fake to the naked eye, but I often think of people like my mom, who has a vision impairment, who may not necessarily see that the mouth doesn't move along with the sound that it's making. But you see, these AI scams aren't just videos, they're coming in different formats. In this video, I'm going to share with you a couple of the different ways that scammers are using AI, and also a little bit of a beef that I have with YouTube for allowing scam ads on the platform. One of the scariest ways that scammers are using AI is to mimic voices of loved ones in distress. Now, this is often the case with scams like the grandparent scam or just a general emergency type of scam where they'll say, hey, we need money to be sent, or someone's coming to the house to pick up the money. Perhaps one of the worst uses of AI voice mimicking that I've heard of so far is the kidnapping scam, where they make it sound like one of your loved ones is being held captive. Some of this AI voice mimicking is so effective, it leaves family members emotionally devastated. These AI scams are no respecter of person. They don't care if you're old or young. In fact, the double ARP, I don't know if that's how it's said in the States, AARP, double ARP. Anyways, you guys know what I'm talking about. The AARP says that right now, younger people actually experience scam and financial loss more often than older people, but older people have a lot more to lose. One of the ways that you can protect yourself and your loved ones from these voice cloning scams is to come up with a code word system where you come up with a specific word that you guys use to verify the authenticity of a phone call. If you're worried about this kind of stuff, it's advised that you set your social media accounts to private, as publicly available information could be used against you. And if your idea of being on social media is just to kind of keep in contact with family, then setting your account to private is actually not a bad thing. Personally, I think one of the best things you could do if you come across one of these voice cloning scams is to obviously have the code word, but secondly is to call your loved one right back. So hang up the phone with the person who spoofed your loved one's information and call your loved one right back. Oftentimes they'll pick up the phone and say, hey, what's up? How's it going? And you realize that it was just a spoof call. One of the nastiest and most disgusting ways that scammers are using AI is for sextortion, where they'll basically blackmail you and say that they're going to send pictures or videos of you doing some stuff that should be kept private to your contacts. This has had such a terrible effect on a lot of people and has caused many people to take drastic actions that they otherwise wouldn't have taken. Now, this doesn't always happen with AI, but it is a tool that scammers are starting to employ more now than ever before. If you have high school age kids in your life, this is a very real possibility. Please make sure that you have a discussion with them and let them know that you are there to support them. At the beginning of this video, I mentioned that I recently made a YouTube ad scam video, and that at the end of that video, there was an AI generated version of Gayle King from CBS Mornings, basically talking about how Elon Musk had made it so that Canadians could retire early and all this kind of crap. Well, it turns out that while I was trying to get my kids to do some cleaning up around the house with all their toys, I played the cleanup song from Barney. You know, clean up, everybody, everywhere. And lo and behold, I get recommended an ad for another AI scam. I could not freaking believe this, man. Now, this scam ad was from a channel called AI Quantum Elon, as in Elon Musk. And you can see in this video that his mouth does not move along with what he's saying. Now, before I show you the video, here's where my beef with YouTube is. Currently, there is a massive problem with YouTube hitting a bunch of creators with something called invalid traffic. Now, if you go on Twitter or you go on YouTube and put in invalid traffic, you'll see all these videos pop up of all these creators saying they've been hit with this invalid traffic. Now, here is where my beef is with YouTube. By the way, I do appreciate and I love YouTube. I think it is the best platform that there is as far as all the social medias go. It is phenomenal. I think it's a great way to share information with people and so forth and so on. I love the video stuff. Okay, so let's get that out of the way. But here's where my beef with YouTube is. Back in January of 2021, I got an email from YouTube saying that my channel was being demonetized and that my AdSense account was being terminated for this very thing. Now, keep in mind that these channels that are being hit with this invalid traffic claim are having their monetization diminished, not completely taken out. But it is obviously causing people a lot of stress and they want answers. We all want answers. And this has garnered the attention of some larger creators such as Daniel Batal, who has taken to Twitter as well to let YouTube know that we want answers. He also shared this article that explained that people who experienced financial crisis were more likely to suffer from poor health, increased stress, depression, mental hardship, anxiety, and so on. I remember live streaming after I got demonetized and was heartbroken because I thought I could potentially do this full time only for that to be completely taken away. This was my reaction to it back then. But can I at least be told exactly what I need to do to remonetize my channel? Just tell me what to fix. Don't tell me what you found. Just tell me what to fix. Tell me what to fix. And then I said the memberships have meant a lot to me as I've been able to establish oh my gosh. Sorry. As I've been able to establish a great relationship with my members. Thanks again for all your help. And then then he comes back and he says, hold on, give me a minute. Hey Deo, thank you for your response. We really do appreciate your eagerness to have your monetization enabled again. Apologies if this has caused you confusions. Let me help clear things out, just in case you might have missed, depending. And then he just repeats the same thing he freaking put on the last email. And then it says, now I understand that you're confused. I mean, I hope that helps shed some light on what step to follow. Let me know if you have other questions. Of course I have more questions, dude. You're not answering my freaking questions, man. Every time that I have sent an appeal to YouTube, this is YouTube's response to me.
Go f*** yourself.
Okay, at least that's how it feels to me, all right? Because every time that I send an appeal in, I ask for someone to actually review what I've sent in. I do believe that my channel was targeted. I have evidence that my channel was targeted, and they won't look at it. It's unbelievable. But they put the onus basically on us. They say, hey, fix this invalid traffic stuff. How do we fix it? You're not telling us where the invalid traffic came from. You're not telling us on what video the invalid traffic came from. You're not giving us any information. They're more than happy to take money from whoever wants to give them money. They don't actually look and vet at the information that is being presented in these ads. Now, I've made my voice known over to them on Twitter. I tweet them quite often talking about why are they allowing these ads on here? What are they doing? And all they do is the same hoopla of like, please report it. Well, we shouldn't be, the users and the creators here on the platform shouldn't have to be policing something that Google and YouTube should be doing in the first place. Why are they allowing these scam ads to be put in front of their users? You know, in the email they sent me, they said that sometimes they have to take action against accounts that show behavior towards users or advertisers that may negatively impact how the ecosystem is perceived. What the heck? Are you kidding me? Do you not realize that what you're doing by putting these ad scams in front of your users could lead to them losing money? Could harm them financially? My videos are to educate people on how these scams work. Now look, it's been almost 3 years and I may never get monetization back on this channel. So if you'd like to support the channel, you can do so by buying me a coffee at buymeacoffee.com/DEYOCLUB or on Patreon at patreon.com/DEYOCLUB. They tell us to fix this issue without telling us exactly where the issue is located, when the issue was found, on what particular video, where, and like, there's no information that's given to us. And yet here we are as users who get these scam ads, where we're bombarded with a lot of these scam ads, especially these AI ones and these crypto ones as well. and they say just report it. They don't verify information. It's insane. So here's the scam ad that I came across because YouTube suggested it to me because I looked up the cleanup song.
Created some artificial intelligence software. It is the first of its kind in the whole globe over a 2-year period. I personally invested $3 billion in its development. So what does it accomplish? Let me start by asking you, what drives the world's rotation? Exactly. We're better to start using computing than with money. This piece of software trades stocks, and it does so well that it closes deals with a 91% success rate. Yes, you heard me correctly. This claim contains no truth whatsoever. So anyone getting in on the ground floor now and advancing quantum computing should anticipate first date returns ranging from $100 to $2,000. Well, there could be more. This claim contains no truth whatsoever. Simply complete the form, then your personal manager will contact you, and you may use the most recent technologies for generating money. This claim contains no truth whatsoever. This implies that you may start earning $1,000 per day right away. This claim contains no truth whatsoever. And can you image having $250 in your bank account every hour of the day for the rest of your life? The equivalent in cash is $5,700 today, $5,700 tomorrow, $1,700 the next day.
It can make you between $5,700 and as much as $10,000 per day.
This is for you if you want to earn $1 million and escape the rat race.
If you want to make $1 million and leave the rat race behind you, this is for you.
This claim contains no truth whatsoever. You have nothing to lose, therefore this chance is completely risk-free. In fact, you might use a program to automatically execute your first trade today and have more than $1 million in your trading account in only 6 months.
How about over $1 million in less than 6 months from now?
This claim contains no truth whatsoever. That's how easy it is, in fact. Simply join here to start earning hundreds of dollars every hour and $5,700 each day. To get you started, I'll meet you on the next page. Start earning hundreds of dollars per hour and $5,700 daily by signing up here. To begin, I'll be on the next page to assist you. This claim contains no truth whatsoever.
If they actually had a human who would have looked at this advertisement beforehand, they would have realized this is a scam ad. Why would we put this on the platform? But there you go. I don't know if there's a petition we could sign to have Google actually take the proper steps in order to protect their own platforms. It's insane to me that we're the ones that have to police it. Really, it's really insane to me. But at the end of the day, please, please, please beware of all these AI scams that exist, even on this platform where we shouldn't be exposed to that kind of stuff. So YouTube, we love you, but we don't always like you. Just please do better. And give me my monetization back, man. Come on now. And I think that the scariest part of it all is that AI is just getting started. It's in its infancy, and AI scamming is gonna go to a whole other level that we need to make sure that we're prepared for. Please take care of yourself, take care of your loved ones, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace. We gotta talk about AI scams. Wrong way.